How many seasons did you coach at Salem?
I was at McCook Central for 7 years, Phil, and 5 of those years, the last 5 were as a part of a co-op with Montrose, were McCook Central Montrose. The first 2 we were on our own as McCook Central.
So what were your fondest memories during those years?
Probably, obviously, we went to the state tournament 3 years ago, and that was great. We were a contender. I think if everything would have shook out right, we had a chance to win it. Mm-hmm. And we were in the game right to the end in the semis with Madison, who did win it. And then last year, to be honest, I think we had kids that achieved as much as they could. They really reached their potential, and we won the district in a big win over MVP, an overtime game that I think our kids played about as well as they could all year.
So now transitioning to this season and coaching the girls here with Mount Vernon Plankinton, how have your practices been going this year?
Well, big picture, a 10. I'm just really pleased with the girls. I look at little things, and you know, there's always things coaches would like to see done better, and with these girls, that's the case. Certainly, when we work on certain things, they're really good at it, but when we just go to start playing, they kind of seem to forget a lot of the things we've taught. It's called slippage, and we've got too much right now, but that's very common, especially when a new coach comes in with a new system.
So what do you expect out of the girls this season?
Well, I expect us to get better and better and better all year, and I expect us to get out and compete every night. We've got a really difficult early season schedule, and we aren't going to be ready to play a game come Tuesday night. We're going to have to play, but as a coach, you'd always love to have another week or another 2 weeks or whatever, but I know we'll compete. The kids want to be good.
Yeah.
They want to have success, and they've been willing to listen and really try to apply what we're teaching.
And I know all girls are going to contribute at least a little bit, but who do you expect to be your key contributors this season?
Well, we got a lot, but we really have a handful that stick out. Last year, Paylene O'Day was our point guard, and she had a nice summer, and she's become more aggressive in the 2 weeks of practice, and I expect big things out of her. Becca Glanzer is probably going to be the 2 guard, and transfer from Mitchell Christian just brings a lot of character and a lot of ability to the team, and she can score. Michaela Karst and Sachiko Razu are both playing the 3. Both played a lot last year, and they bring some different skills, different size to the floor, but they'll both help us there. Jordan Achterberg has had a good 2 weeks. She'll be our 4, and of course Megan Boltzma made all conference last year, and she's got a extremely high ceiling. She's not where she wants to be or where we want her to be yet, but she really wants to be good, and she works hard at it, so I'm confident she'll be one. And then we've got a whole host of other girls that can contribute. It's just going to be a case of sorting it out and see who's going to get the chance and who's going to perform.
And you coach boys at McCook Central Montrose. What has been the biggest adjustment from coaching boys to coaching girls?
You know, everybody asks me that, and they act like it's just totally foreign to all of a sudden be coaching girls, but I found it isn't. I think athletes want to be coached, athletes want to compete, athletes want to get better, and I don't care whether you're a girl or a boy. And most of our girls are athletes. They want success, and they get it. They know how to compete, and I really credit Coach Deinert and Coach Schmidt, the volleyball and cross country coaches, and the kids came off their fall sports. They know how to focus.
What do you believe will be the most important factor or factors in the team's success this year?
Well, I think normally I would say defense every year, and I know we're going to get better defensively. These kids want to play, like I said, but we've just got to find some people who can make some shots. It's been a struggle. Even in shooting drills, we don't shoot it very well, and when you don't shoot very well, you typically don't score very well, and when you don't score, nothing comes easy. So we've got to get better offensively. I think defense is what wins games and what wins championships. But I'm confident in what's going to happen to our defense. But we got to find some kids that can shoot.
All right. How have you adjusted to coaching at a new school?
It's been easy. First of all, the team has been so welcoming, and all the staff I've met, Coach Denning and Coach Karst, the ADs have been perfect to work with. Both superintendents have been great. I've got a wonderful staff of assistants in Darcy Deinert and Lauren Bohr and Max Schaefer and Kayla O'Connell and on the staff, and it's been seamless. I'm not teaching, and that's the nice part. I'm able to commit much more time and thought and energy to the coaching, and sure, that part's been great.
And you talked about how not teaching has been a good thing. Is there any challenges in coaching at a school you don't teach at?
Oh boy, there sure are. Communication is big, and I have a communication network by email with the parents and by text with the players, and that makes a big difference. And I rely on Darcy and Lauren a lot to communicate at their own schools, but just not being aware of when you go to a new school and you're not aware of what the bus policy is and where the computer is so we can do stats and those things. Every day there's something that comes. There's a lot to be said for being on staff, no question. But part of it's kind of nice too it's been 8 o'clock lately, but 8 o'clock I head home, and then I'm not back at the school twice because I forgot something. It's kind of relaxing in a way too.
So you talked about the season so far. What has been the most enjoyable part about this season for you?
Well, that's hard to pinpoint. We've been working the girls really hard and long. We don't go mornings. With the co-op, morning practices are difficult if you want to get the kids together. So we've compensated by going 3 hours at night every night but Wednesday, and the kids have handled it so well, and I think that's enjoyable. And mostly just the girls' personality is excellent. They're fun to be around. The commitment is great, and just seeing how they've responded to being challenged, to being really coached, and it's all been positive.
All right, thanks for allowing me to interview you, and good luck with your season. We here wish you the best.
Well, we hope it's going to be great, and we hope the boys' season goes well too for you guys.
Thank you.